Holiday season, 10 dogs will be spending their Christmas in a warm home and not a cold and damp kennel. That's all thanks to Operation Frodo. That's a joint effort between automakers and journalists to help save dogs around the country.
Our auto expert, Nick Miles, who you've seen right here on AM Extra, you know, he's normally talking about dogs, or normally talking about cars, but he's also a big fan of animal rescue rigs. So he joins us this morning with Cappy Hodges from Cascade Beagle Rescue and Elizabeth here with some of our pups. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
This is fantastic. We love any morning where we get to hang out with dogs on the show. But
absolutely.
Tell us about Operation Frodo.
So we started Operation Frodo because in the Midwest and the heartland states, there is a real glut of beagles.
Yeah.
And what happens is at the end of the season, hunters just dump them in the woods. There's all the testing facilities and there's all the puppy mills that keep getting closed down. So they have so many. And we noticed here on the West Coast, we don't have many beagles for adoption. And if they're at an adoption shelter, they last about 24, 48 hours before they get adopted. So we decided to move them coming this way and find them homes, and this is the second year we've done Operation Frodo.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and this is Frodo right here, right?
Yeah,
He's the one.
He's the first dog we saved, and
Noelle here, she was there
Noelle
too.
came on the first trip, and Galadriel there as well, and then we also have Ace at the very end, and Ace is one we bought this year, with the 10 puppies.
Well, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. My pup's name is Samwise, so I love that we have Frodo and Galadriel here.
I have a Samwise too.
That's so great. I mean, I figured it's a good name for a best friend, right?
Absolutely,
This is the ultimate sidekick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just it's such a wonderful idea to get these pups into homes in the Northwest. We know there's always a need for dogs for adoption here. So what's the plan? We just had some pups come into town this week.
Yeah. So some pups here, some pups at Seattle Beagle Rescue, and then the local rescue Cappy runs is Cascade Beagle Rescue, and they got some of the dogs, and they're taking applications for adoption and fosters, right, Cappy?
Yes, we're always needing more foster homes. A lot of the dogs went up to Seattle Beagle Rescue because we don't quite have enough in this area. So two of the dogs that we got into Cascade Beagle Rescue are already adopted. This one, which I got, and another one who is happy at home for Christmas this year. So very exciting.
Yeah, we had a beagle when I was a kid growing up named Skeezix. And their personalities, their demeanors are great. So just talk about how beagles are with families and other folks.
I like to call them Tasmanian devils because they're crazy in the day and they play chase and they run around and they're absolutely full of energy. And then at night, they do what they're doing with Cappy right here. They love to snuggle. They love to sleep in the bed if you let them. Wouldn't you say they're like teddy bears, right?
Yeah, they call them happy little hounds because they're just happy at whatever it is they're doing, whether they're running around and having a great time or whether they're lounging with you on the couch or in the bed as they prefer. And they would love if you would just feed them biscuits at the same time. And that would be the only thing better. They're big, they're quite chow hounds, and they'll nibble on anything left around.
Absolutely.
If there was a sandwich here, we'd have a fight for it.
I'm wondering if I left some crumbs here because Galadriel's sniffing on some. She's on the scent over here somewhere. There might have been some food here yesterday.
They do have very strong noses. I bet they can tell you everyone who's been here in the last month.
I bet they can. So now, if folks are interested in adopting, what's the best way for them to get in touch?
Well, you can go to Cascade Beagle Rescue on the internet and fill out an adoption application, or Seattle Beagle Rescue also has some of the dogs that came with Operation Frodo this year, and they are Seattle Beagle Rescue. Find them online at beaglerescue.org or cascaderescue.org. And also, Rescue Rigs is raising money to make more of the rigs for the rescues that they want to give out to help us rescue dogs and transport them.
Hey there. How you doing?
Aren't you just a friend?
You got a new friend here.
Yeah.
She's a lover.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, Nick Miles, Cappy Hodges. You can find more information on Operation Frodo and Animal Rescue Rigs by heading to animalrescuerigs.com.
All right, it's 7:23.